Citizen Weiner.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
If you could bring that up for a second. Bring up for me, Alan, if you would, and share screen. Citizen Weiner is the story of a kid named Zach Weiner. He is a real person. His father is the creator or one of the writers on Dora the Explorer. Zach Weiner's this kid who's an actor who's been in he was in a movie that was on Hulu. And so he's in this movie that's on Hulu where it's a comedy film. What's the name of this film? Pledge is the name of the movie. So he was in a movie called Pledge. Zach Weiner's this comedic, gangly, skinny, goofy young kid. And what happens is the pandemic hits. And Zach, who's bored, and this is all real, by the way, he decides to run for city council. So he brings in his friend, Joe Gallagher, who is he's one of the writers on this project, right? He comes in, he's his friend, he's an actor, he's going to help. Sarah Coffey is his communications director. Aaron Dalla Villas plays security. There's James D. Watson, who's the finance minister. And Zach Weiner, and to be clear, this all really happened. This bored actor over the pandemic decides to run for city council, and they follow with a documentary his run for city council. So he decides he's going to make a movie about running for city council while actually running for city council. Does that make sense? It plays like an episode of Veep, and it's insane. So he finds out that there's these like campaign rules where you can't run ads on these bus stop video walls. So he's like, oh, I won't run ads for my campaign. What I'll do is I'll run ads for my movie playing on Hulu, which ends up getting him in trouble with the New York Post. He's accused of impropriety. It plays like an episode of Veep. It's absolutely hysterical to the point where I'm like, is this real? And then a sex tape leaks. Zach ends up, dude, Alan, you got to see this.
Okay.
A sex tape leaks where he basically went to see a dominatrix, and then the dominatrix like filmed him being tied up like naked to a chair. And the dominatrix says, I have the video that candidate Zach Weiner doesn't want you to see. And she posts the video on Twitter. And then suddenly he's on Stephen Colbert's show. He's on Seth Meyers' show. They're all making fun of him. He's got this, like, the campaign, like this woman, Sarah Coffey, she's the communications director. She's like a TikTok influencer. So she gets all these TikTok influencers to come to a debate. It is like, it's like they on purpose sabotage their campaign, and they're terrible. They're awful at campaigning. So to be clear, I'm sitting there, is this real? He decided to make a movie about running for city council while actually running for city council. So he ran for city council. I don't want to tell you what happens, but it's hysterical because they go through the process. You see him like getting signatures. He gets all the signatures. He files it at this office. He's doing all these things in the community, but he's an idiot. He's like a comedic actor who has no idea what he's doing. And he's surrounded by other actors who are also idiots. But he really ran for city council. It's a real campaign, and it shows you the inside of politics and what it's like to run for city council. It's only a comedy because they're all morons. So I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I can't wait for you to see it, Alan.
Yeah, I'm going to see it now.
Yeah, it's so, and it's like 90 minutes, tight 90 minute. And it's like an episode of Veep, except he really ran for city council. And they get to the election results. They don't mess around. So I had a lot of fun. The director is Daniel Robbins. Really love this movie. I feel like it's almost a hybrid of like, there are some things that were written, like his speeches and things, and they do all this stuff, but it's like, but he really ran for city council. So what do you call this? It's not, and the sex tape. Oh, you see the sex tape. They show it to you. it's shot, and then it's like all the different news reports. Really funny. Can't recommend it enough. A movie that probably wouldn't have gotten to Sundance because there's no social message or anything. It's just super, but it does show you the ridiculousness of politics at a low level.
Yeah.
So
there you go. The question I have is you said that the candidate and his staff are idiots. Compared to what?
No, that's what I'm saying is it's so real. It's like it just makes fun of politics and how stupid people are. Like, but he's genuine. The guy, Zach, like he's totally genuine. His mom is in the movie. His mom is amazing. His mom totally, like, I don't want to ruin a bunch of the stuff. All I'm saying is the mom is in it. It's so fun. Citizen Weiner, probably worth Slamdance, getting the Slamdance thing just to see Citizen Weiner. I haven't dug into the short films yet, but strong recommendation for it. Check it out. Best thing I've seen at Slamdance so far.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch it because he has an unfortunate last name in New York politics.
Oh no, they talk about that. Like, oh, no, he's like, I'm not related to the other guy, Anthony Weiner, because everybody remembers Anthony Weiner. No relation, but it's so funny that Weiner is such a common name with certain.
Yeah, because I think we have one in LA as well, who's in politics.
Yes, he's just as loathsome. No, except this guy's not loathsome. I don't think this kid, Zach Weiner, is not. Anthony Weiner is I think an a-hole, but there you go. Anyways, really
his ex-wife would tell you that too.
Well, yes. Did he go to prison?
Yeah, he did.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think prisons. Yeah, there you go. All right.
And his wife's campaign didn't turn out well either.
Yes.